interview and they even
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Chicks and Sticks, Cigars in the Silver Screen. I am live here at Biblioteca Cigar Lounge in Southern California in Orange County. And I have a special guest who's doing business on the phone. Like, he's got no time for me. So anyway, I've got a lot to talk about. I can talk about until he's ready. So let's see. So we've got lots to talk about. We're going to have lots of fun talking about this new lounge and talking to Mike G. And you know, when Mike G is here, it's always crazy and usually at least R-rated. So we'll have a lot of fun. So let's get this started. Hey, hi, welcome back. Like I said, we're here at La Biblioteca, which means the library in Spanish, and we're here in Orange County at this beautiful lounge. In a little bit, we will have the owner jump on, and I'm going to ask her some questions about being a female cigar lounge owner and the tremendous amount of work that it must have taken to get this place going, and it's stunningly beautiful. And she has a nice little patio, so you can smoke outside on the patio.
Yeah.
She's got beautiful lockers, and she's working on a space that will be like a private space that you could rent for a private party, and it will be soundproofed. So maybe I'll be able to do my show from there sometime. It'll be really soundproofed and official. But yes, if you're thinking about having an event like a birthday party, bachelor party, bachelorette party, any kind of party, that room will be really cool to rent. And so I will come. She's not quite finished with it yet. She's got furniture on the way. So when that room is decorated, I will come back and do a live show so you can see the inside of that room. So in the meantime, we're just out here in the main room. Just the patio is just outside. It's just a beautiful day here in Southern California. It'd be really nice to sit out there. So let me just say hey to a couple people who joined. Kyle, hello. Thank you for jumping on. You always watch the show, and I appreciate it. Hi, Brian. I'm glad you made it. I know you said you weren't sure because you have lots going on, so thank you for joining. And Dave, hey, wow. I don't see you pop up all the time in my comments, but once in a while, and so it's really nice to have you here. Welcome. So I just want to make sure if you guys are watching this, please subscribe to this channel, because YouTube, they just don't, when we're getting started and we don't have very many subscribers, they don't treat us very well. So I need to get a few new subscribers. So if you could do that, that would be great. And I'm actually going to have a giveaway for my birthday, which is August 12th. I think everybody who subscribes to the channel is going to get their name into a drawing, and I don't know what I'm going to give away yet. I'm still thinking, but it's going to be something.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it.
It'll have something to do with alcohol and cigars. So,
it's going good, man. It's just.
Yeah, it'll be something really delicious. So make sure that you subscribe, and if you share my page with somebody and they subscribe, be sure and let me know, because I'll put your name in the drawing twice. So actually for each person that you share and they subscribe. So be sure and do that. That would be really fun. Okay, so I think my guest is finally able to get off the phone and quit doing business and actually join me, because he's so important. Here he comes.
Kraken. Just had to get the best cigars in the world.
Did you just call me Cracker?
I said, what's cracking? Cracker. No,
See?
that's horrible. How's everyone doing today?
They're good. So we got a couple of people jumped on.
We got David, Brian, Kyle.
Yep. I said hi to
a bunch
them.
of people on here. Why is David calling me babe? Wow. Yeah, it is Pride Month. What's up, babe?
He's not talking to you. He's talking to me.
Oh, my bad.
I'm his babe.
I'm baby.
Your baby, yeah.
What's up, baby?
Little baby. Yeah. Okay, so look at, what do you have there?
I got it, Mike G Super Connecticut. This is our retro box. This was the first box that ever came out. And when our new ones come out, they're no longer going to look like this. These were our prototypes. So these are literally 2 of the last 4 I actually have. So you get a little special treat. Why make a sad face?
I want one.
We got progress.
I want one.
I got one for you in my shop for you if you really want one. So
I have a really great picture that I'm going to post, I think, on Instagram tomorrow of me smoking your cigar with the original label.
And something lacy?
Maybe. I could accommodate that. Half of my pictures are in something lacy.
Everybody knows Mike G loves that lace.
Oh, yeah.
And strappy high heels.
Oh, my
I'll
God.
be sporting that look all the time. I'm a big fan. So what's today's topic? What are we talking about today?
We're kind of just talking about a couple things. We're talking about, I told them where we are, about this beautiful lounge, and in a little bit we're going to have Anna jump on and kind of talk about being a,
savvy businesswoman
lady
in a
boss,
man-driven industry.
cigar boss.
She ties them around her little pinky.
Oh yeah, she's so pretty and sweet that they're just eating out of her hands.
Yeah.
But we'll have her jump on and kind of talk about the lounge, and then I wanted to talk about you, and you have something happening coming up, so we want to promote that. And then
I'm doing 9 months. Oh no, not that. Okay.
And it's a cigar.
It's a burrito, baby.
And
can I borrow your nail to open that up?
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
That's all I needed. Ooh. Paula.
Oh.
Here you go, madame.
Now look at that. Just feast your little eyes. There it is. And try and get it so it's not. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, take the cellophane out of it. I think too much glare, right?
Yeah, I could do that. It's such a beautiful label.
Those are compliments of Cigar Rings of Nicaragua. They did a beautiful job on doing the printing.
And such a nice cigar. God, this is beautiful. It's like a kind of a graham cracker, like a golden color. I love it.
Thank you.
And it smells good. I've smoked a million of these, so it's not like it's a surprise. I already know what I'm in for, but I'm actually going to do a review on it again because I taste some things in here that nobody else does.
You know what's funny is that a lot of people who like my cigar.
Look at you. You're cutting your cigar with a knife.
By the French company. I always mispronounce it. Les Fine Lames.
Okay, I love knives. I want to try it.
Or Lames, maybe. But
if I ruin this cigar, I'm going to be
Lames.
unhappy. Oh, it's so sharp.
Yeah. I like it. It's like paring an apple.
Oh, it sure is just coming right.
That way you don't cut too much off the cap. Well, Paula's a murderer with that knife.
Oops. It's kind of a big hole. Oh, that's really sweet. Look at that. Very cool. I murder with a knife. Be careful what you say. Just had a conversation about that this afternoon.
About murdering people with knives?
About murdering people who do you wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Like some girls go crazy, right? Like super crazy.
I learned that the long way, the hard way. A woman scorned. It's nothing more dangerous, man. Telling you. People talking about passing gun laws and safety and harder crime, but man, nothing will get in between a woman scorned. they will find a way.
Or a woman who can't do like
Oh, no.
mechanical things. Yeah. Press it. Oh, it doesn't open. It just comes right out.
Yeah.
Yeah, this person I know is just like stalker crazy person.
We talking about you, cigar adventurer.
I'm the one too. He's like got me wrapped up in court and everything. He said he's going to watch for a while and then he has to go into the OR.
He's going to Oregon?
No, the operating room and work with his body parts. Or somebody else's body parts.
The OR,
Yeah.
that's not the name of a strip club?
I think that's what he does is he delivers body parts to places.
Is that what he does? I thought he was like a fireman.
He
Like
is.
a fireman reserve
He
guy.
is, but I think he's kind of paramedic fireman. I don't think he fights
But what
fires.
kind of paramedic delivers body parts?
Well, maybe that's a separate job.
Sounds like
maybe he'll tell us.
Human trafficking is what.
No.
No wonder he's always
No,
around
it's
the
like-
world buying
It's
expensive
like
cigars.
people who lost their arm in a car wreck and they need an arm.
Lost. Somebody who lost their kidney. He's right there.
Yeah. Makes a lot of money
You know,
doing
he was trying to get us drunk last time in Vegas. I was felt a little woozy, but
You know, when the cartel calls and they need a body
I
part.
have a scar right here.
Actually, he probably gets his parts from the cartel. Hey, we got a couple arms. We got a ton of fingers.
I think I'm
We
missing
got a box
I
of
think I'm missing a
fingers.
kidney. I fell asleep and he was in my hotel room. Joke's on him. It's all polluted.
He's not saying a word. Maybe he's already working.
Oh no, we're on to him. He's gonna play dumb now.
Like,
What? Oh me? No.
now the cartel's gonna be after me. Okay.
Yeah, Kyle Garrett, you do need to get some Super Connecticut's. You know what's funny is I was on the phone with the plantation down in Nicaragua and talking to good old Guillermo Calvo, Victor Calvo Cigars, and we're down to our final 350 sticks. 350 cigars we have left, and we have an event this weekend, and I'm probably going to be plumb out. So if you guys want to make an order, it might be a little while. He's saying that they're actually backed up, so it might be a month or two, be a little bit of a dry spell. So
You'll have to get a hold of me, and if I really like you, I'll send you one.
for a price.
Oh, Cigar Adventure said one saves lives, the other is when they don't make it. Oh, so he's sometimes he's in the operating room saving a life by giving a body part, and sometimes he's taking a body part.
For the highest dollar amount.
Well, he works for somebody. This is on the up and up.
So when somebody has enough money, he saves a life by finding the parts.
Exactly. I think there could be a 9-year-old girl somewhere right now waiting for a liver.
And that's why he's scouring the strip clubs and bars for those kidneys from strippers and hookers. Good. The hero's work. He's like a Robin Hood of body
I think
parts.
they want healthy livers. Healthy livers.
It's like the Robin Hood of body parts, man. Steal from the healthy to give to the weak.
Oh, this cigar is so good.
Come on. I'm happy with it. It's one of the few things that it took a year and a half to have something that I was proud to put my name on.
And you know, everybody who smokes it loves it.
I mean, to my face, that is.
Well, to my face,
I'm sure there's some person out there that's like, fuck Mike G and his stick.
I've had a lot of people who are my followers and my friends that I've kind of hooked you into. They all like it.
Well, it's funny. The story behind the Connecticut is I decided to do the Connecticut first because it's usually my least favorite cigar to smoke. And I figured that if I could at least master a Connecticut that I enjoyed, the Habano and the Maduro would be a lot easier to blend. And I love Connecticut's in the morning because sometimes, like Saturday or Sundays, you wake up around 11 or noon. You don't want to go too heavy of a cigar. But the problem is when you're drinking your coffee with your lattes or espressos, the milk drowns out the flavor of the cigar, especially if it's a really light cigar. And that's why with mine, there's a little bit more spice in there. I have a little bit more notes of nuttiness in there to go along to complement the coffee. It also goes well with a nice rum because of the spice in the afternoon. If you want like a nice evening after dinner cigar, so those were the thoughts that went behind the blending of the stick. And we have a 5-year Connecticut wrap with Nicaraguan filler and also Dominican filler and Ecuadorian binder. So you get a little bit of everything in this. So
Did you see?
I don't know what you do.
I was putting these lips in front of my lips because look. See, isn't that cool? And then I was making it look like I was smoking. So these glasses just happen to be here at La Biblioteca, and I think I might have to steal them because that's my logo. That's my logo, lips.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I want.
Cheers, and we can kiss.
Cheers.
Oh no.
He always slips me the tongue when we kiss.
Facts. So Paula, how was your week? You do anything exciting? Well, tell our viewers something that you did today that was either exciting, but at the same time, something they may not know about you. Because we know you smoke cigars, we know you're very classy, we know you like the best of the best and know the best of the best, specialize in boutique cigars and spread the gospel of that. But what's something we don't know?
I'm going to have to think about it for a minute.
A woman of mystery.
Actually, I'm just trying to
Mystery.
think of something that would be interesting. I don't think I did anything very interesting today, so I'm trying to think of maybe yesterday. But I've had a rough couple weeks. I feel good. I'm happy.
Life
I'm
is-
happy today, but I've had a rough couple of weeks. Just some weird things going on in my life, like all of us. When you get to a point where you kind of have to go through your friends list and be like, you're on my team, you're not.
Not even so much that. It's
That's that.
it's going to be. I'll one up you on that. It's
Okay.
about quality of life.
Yeah.
We're here for so long. There's no sense in surrounding you with negative people.
Right.
That's not to say you're going to be an asshole to everybody that's not Team Mike or Team Paula, but you can choose to who you're going to spend time with, and that's who you want to give your time to. I put it this way.
Yeah.
Like I used to tell my mom, my heart is like a cake. Only so many people get a piece.
A chocolate cake?
Yeah, with little flowers and stuff.
Aw.
But only so many people can get a piece. There's only so
Yeah.
many pieces to go around. You can't look, I'm not Jesus. I can't love the whole world. It's not going to happen. So there's only so many pieces to go around. Everyone else just gets my kindness. But to get the love, the time, respect, there's only so many pieces
Okay,
to go
so
around.
what do you do?
That's who you got to judge it off of.
So what do you do? So I'm kind of like that too, but what do you do when this case comes along where you really enjoy somebody, really like somebody, and you feel like you're begging for their attention? What do you do?
Number one thing, communication.
Okay.
If you don't have that, then they're not going to be a good friend either way.
Okay.
But if you feel like for instance, if somebody has wronged me or I feel somebody's rude to me, I'll confront them and I'll say, hey, this made me feel this way. I never say you did this. I always say I felt blah blah blah.
Okay.
And depending on how they are, you can only put an olive branch out. And at that point, if they diss you or make fun of you or whatever, then it's like okay. Because you don't know the circumstances either. Sometimes people have other stuff going on in their lives and they may act because we're all human. But at the same time, I would communicate first. And after that part, if they're still being assholes, then gangrene, cut it from the root,
It's not even being assholes. Sometimes I just feel like, why am I, I think I'm pretty cool. Why do I have to keep asking you to be in my life?
I don't think you should.
Like at that point, then you just kind of go, okay, you're not interested, then you move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's another thing too, Paula, is you need to just live your life. And if people want to be part of it, they're going to make time to be part of it. And if not, then they won't. And then you're no sweat off your back.
Okay.
And then that's the only thing we can do. At the end of the day, you're never going to be able to control people.
True.
You can't. You can't make somebody love you the way you want to be loved. You can't make somebody do something the way you want it to be done. You can only be you. And if the people want to be around you, great. That's it. And you're wasting time. You're only on this world for so short. It's quality of life. Do what you love and love what you do.
Yeah. And I know that really well, that you never know how much time you have. So,
Yeah.
Okay, well, I had kind of a rough week, but I feel really good today, and that's why I'm wearing this outfit. What do you think of my outfit?
I love the outfit. I'm a big Western fan.
I know it's very Western.
I love the hat. I love
this
the
belt.
belt.
Let me see if I
I
can
love the
stand it.
cleavage.
I have this like Western. Oh, here, wait, this way. I have this kind of like Western kind of skirt. It's really long. So this is.
And you guys are missing out the backside. I mean, the design
God.
is really great.
I know. I have a big butt. That's what he's trying to say. What's it? It's a caboose.
Woo! All aboard!
You know, I mean, I'm Eastern European, like 100% Eastern European. Why do I have a big butt?
That's how they're built.
No.
German made.
Germans, but that's
Thick thighs, thick hips.
German
Great
is
for
not all
birthing
Eastern.
babies.
I mean, I'm talking about Eastern European, like, you know, Polish, Bohemian. They
I know some
little
thick Polish
teeny
chicks.
Really?
Oh,
usually they're
some of
super
them Polish
skinny.
chicks. Woo, no, they got some
they got
curves.
butt implants.
Look, Paula,
They did.
anywhere around the world, whatever race, there's always somebody who's gonna be contrary to the typical look.
Me, that's my
Yeah.
grandma. Yeah. Thanks, Grandma.
Huh?
I got it from my grandma. She had
The
a
unicorn.
big old chug-a-lug.
Yeah, thank you, Grandma.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll drink to that, Grandma.
she was a walker, and it was like, yeah, I know why. Like, you're trying to, that thing just propels you.
Yeah.
Mine's not quite that big, I don't think. But
Oh, it's perfect. You got that hourglass little figure.
thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, this outfit is my Annie Oakley outfit. Do I look kind of like Annie Oakley?
What's sexy?
Okay, well, when I was young, my brothers, that was their nickname for me, Annie Oakley.
Annie Oakley?
Yeah. That's my little nickname was Annie Oakley. I had this cowboy hat that I would wear all the time. It was
Oh, that's cool.
It was red and it had little white stitching around it and the chin strap.
Yeah.
And I used to wear it all the time and hang it on my bed, and so they called me Annie Oakley. And I feel when I was young, it's weird because I was a little girl, but when they called me Annie Oakley, I felt really fierce.
Yeah.
I was like, well, she had a show. There was a series of Annie Oakley, and she was a female gunslinger.
As opposed to me, my brother's nickname for me was asshole. And it did not make me feel fierce.
Well, true. I mean, my brothers, that was complimentary calling me Annie Oakley, but it didn't stop them from, holding me down, farting on my face, and
Yeah.
all those kind of brotherly things that.
Do you mind ashing for me? I want to spill it on Anna's
Really?
floor
Do
here.
you ash?
Well, you twist. You roll it on the edge of the proper cigar etiquette is you just roll it on the edge of the cigar. Yeah.
Is that okay?
Perfect.
I take my big long nail and just go, and it severs it.
And then eat it.
No, but I do put it into a potion. And then I make
Mm.
for anybody who's really pissed me off.
Voodoo out of cigars.
Absolutely.
There's a concept to use hair. Why not use a cigar somebody's been smoking on? The
Absolutely.
saliva's there.
Don't think I
You'd be like,
haven't.
"Ooh."
Don't think I haven't.
Scary. No wonder my balls are tingling last night.
Okay, don't make me cough.
So are we going to pair this with movies?
We are.
All right.
You wanna
We're
do that
not there
already?
yet? Oh, yeah. I was
Oh,
just
we
curious if
can.
you
We
could.
can do it whenever.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to run your show. You're the runner.
Well, it's nice to have you back because
I love being on your show. You kidding me?
I think that you were on my second show.
Yeah.
My only, number 2, my second ever show.
Just fine.
And we had the greatest show. We talked for 30 minutes and it was so great. And we were laughing so hard and it was such a great show. And then we realized we weren't live.
Yeah, the only one I saw was Cigar Venture and his wife because they were there.
They were there in the audience. They were in my backyard. Yeah. And so it took us 30 minutes to figure that out. And then we were live.
Yeah.
And then I had you on once before, but I also had my friend Amy on. So
Amy.
I know. So it's really
Here's
nice.
to Amy.
Here's to Amy. I know she should be watching, but she's a hard worker. She's a hairdresser and she works really hard. Speaking of which, that hair salons are open now.
Yeah.
We're kind of totally open here.
No more masks. I was like,
Here in California, no more masks.
All those
and-
still businesses make you.
Yeah, it's up to the business. They can require a mask.
How do you
but-
feel about that? When you walk in, they're like, "Excuse me, ma'am, mask."
Oh,
Do you comply?
I think they have the right to do whatever they want.
But do you comply?
Oh, absolutely. So I went to a hair place the other day.
Yeah.
To get some hair extensions. And I walked in and there was a sign. So I was like, this is interesting. It's in Orange County, Orange County notoriously has been like, no masks ever, because we think this is all a hoax.
Conspiracy set by the Democrats.
Exactly. And so here I am, the Democrat, going to Orange County. Anyway, I went to this hair place and it very clearly said, I brought a mask in case. It very clearly said on the door, wear your mask.
Yesterday?
Yesterday.
That's the first day, no masks. They still.
Yeah. I had my mask on. I went in the place, and as soon as I walked in, there was a girl way in the back, and she said, "Could you please sanitize your hands?" I said, "Are you talking to me?" She was like, "Yeah." And so I had to sanitize my hands. And she came towards me, sanitized her hands, had her mask on, and then helped me. And I was like,
But you didn't put the mask on, though.
"Oh yeah, I had my mask
you did
on.
have it on.
I had it on before I walked in the door because I saw their sign."
That happened yesterday. I went to go get my head shaved, and they shaved my beard up for this weekend. Our event we're having here at La Biblioteca from noon
We got
to
to
midnight.
talk about that too.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
So I walked in to the barbershop by my house, and the guy's like, "Hey, you got to wear a mask." So I pulled my wallet out, and I go, and he goes, "You have to wear a mask." Oh, okay. Put my wallet back, and I walked out. I went to another barbershop.
Why?
You vote with your dollars. If you don't agree with something, vote with your money. You don't support local
Why
business.
don't you mind wearing a mask?
I'm going to take it off when I sit down because they got to cut my beard, right?
Well, he's going to let you.
And
He's going to let you take it off once you're.
And
in
I
the
was
chair.
one of the first ones to go get infected with the vaccine. So if I stayed away for a whole year,
infected with the vaccine.
Yeah, I joke around. So I went to Oregon for 9 months, stayed in my house on lockdown, away from everybody. I didn't even go to the stores. My mom went to the stores for me. Okay? I come back here, get the vaccine. I'm wearing masks. I'm doing everything protocol. The government says, the city says, great, you don't have to wear a mask anymore. You've been vaccinated. Great, I go by the rules. And now I have to listen to some dude who owns a crappy little barbershop and says, no, I still want you to wear a mask because I feel like it? No. I want to be comfortable. And if I'm going to spend money and feel comfortable at a place, that's what I'm going to do. Just like I want to go to a restaurant now, feel comfortable.
But maybe he's looking at it where he's protecting his employees.
And you know what? And I didn't say, take your mask off. And I didn't say, hey, make your employees take your mask off. It was just me. And I agree with that. Wear mask. In fact, I wish all store employees wore masks. I just don't want to wear one. I mean, call me greedy or selfish.
It's kind of selfish because that means they're protecting you, but you're not protecting them.
I got vaccinated.
Okay, but when you wear a mask, you're not protecting yourself. You're transmitting it to somebody else. Did you know that? Yeah.
But if I have the vaccine, I don't have it, right?
Oh, no, you can still carry it.
So why did I get the vaccine then?
Because the vaccine will keep you from dying.
So that's why I got it. I don't want to die.
The vaccine reduces your symptoms greatly, but you can still be a carrier and you can still give it to somebody who's not vaccinated.
But that's why they got to wear the mask. See how that works?
Masks don't really protect you from getting stuff. They protect you from projecting it.
Oh, so I'll be safe from them, but they won't be safe from me.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get
That's why they're asking you to wear a mask, because you're protecting them.
But they just said we're over that. Because,
and is it that big a deal?
It's hard to read.
I mean, it just changed.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like...
we got to move forward with life.
I agree. But if we just go hell's bells the other way, then we might have a relapse. So I'm thinking we kind of slowly transition. We wear masks once in a while when people ask us, and eventually...
I like to listen to the rules. And the rules said wear a mask. Gung-ho, wear my mask.
Okay.
Rules say get vaccinated, I get vaccinated. Rules say I don't got to wear my mask, I'm not going to wear my mask.
What if the rule says that
put the mask back on then?
Make their own decision.
And they did, but you know what? They also get to say, I get to choose where I shop.
True.
So guess what? The shop next to my house, they ain't getting Mike G money.
Okay, that's true. You have that right. I agree with that.
America.
America. Ugh.
That's right. Paula Show, Sticks and Chicks. We always cover political conversations.
It does come up.
Yeah,
It comes
we do
up because
everything.
I'm a flaming liberal, and everybody in the cigar world is
Well,
not. And so I have to keep my
I'm-
mouth shut most of the time.
I think you should speak up. I think you should always speak up.
I'm not
but-
a flaming liberal, but I am liberal. Flaming?
You're I would say smoldering.
Okay.
You're pretty smoldering. See,
Okay.
I tend to be in the
I
middle.
take it as a compliment.
Yeah, like you want to. My views. I'm in the middle.
I
Look,
care about people.
I think we should be able to own guns, but yet I think we should. When wants to have an abortion, that's fine too.
Okay,
If
I'm down with that too.
yeah, if LGBTQ community wants to get married, that's fine. But at the same time, I don't think I should have to memorize all the different genders. I think it's just freedom to be
This
free.
is great. Let it go. Let it go,
Yeah.
Mike. Let it go.
I'm down.
You're on a roll.
I'm down the middle to where I want less government telling me what to do and let the states decide what they're going to do.
I like
That
that.
way, if you don't like something in a state, go move to another state. But at the same time, I don't think it should be telling every single aspect of my life what to do. I like a little bit of freedom.
Okay, so this is the example I always bring up.
Yeah.
This is the example I always bring up. Fucking seatbelts. I can't stand wearing a seatbelt.
Yeah.
I have to wear a seatbelt or I get a ticket.
Yeah.
But then
Well,
people are like,
but
I'm
that's
supposed
not
to wear a mask or I'll get a ticket. I'm not going to wear a mask. It's like,
Well, that's the thing. Well, look at smoking.
yeah,
Then what if they take that away? No, hey, Paula, you know what? Cause of cancer.
I won't be happy.
But don't you like the fact you live in America? Say, well, you know what?
Yeah.
It may or may not cause it. You may or may not get sick, but it's your choice.
Hey, there was a time when they outlawed alcohol.
yeah,
And
look
people
how well that
still
went.
made it. I mean, don't take away the sin stuff. Like, people are into the sin stuff, the vices. Like,
You can only go so far. Look how long they try to
Yeah.
stop prostitution.
yeah,
It's still
sure.
going strong. You're never going to stop. You just like you can make all the gun laws in the world, same thing. They got the number one gun law. It's been passed since forever. Don't murder. People still going to break it. So it's you're never going to win. Like I said,
True.
quality. It goes back to quality of life. Be you, do you.
Look at Brian.
Vote with
Look
your
at all
dollars.
of his comments.
Huh?
We know how he feels.
You gotta turn around, and go somewhere else. See, same thing. And likewise, if you go to a place and no one's wearing masks, you have the right to say, "Look, I want to go to a business that only wears masks. Go vote there if you want to go business." You
Okay,
know?
this
So,
is exactly why.
it's freedom.
Exactly.
Choice.
That's why all these people gave me a hard time for marching and demonstrating in Black Lives Matter.
No, that's the
Go
whole
F
point.
yourself. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. If you believe in something, go
Yeah.
do it. You know, if you want
I
to
agree.
Black Lives Matter, you want to go rally with Trump. You want to go save the whales. You want to go.
Oh, now, hey,
do whatever.
Wait a minute.
You have the right. You have the
Oh,
freedom.
wait a minute.
It's America. It's America, Paul.
Let's not even bring that name up because that's just going to start a whole thing with me.
But
There's not enough booze in the world for me to have that conversation.
True, and that's the beauty of it. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like them.
That's right.
Can you ask for me again? But the beauty of it is we have choices. I'm pro-choice on everything. You know,
Okay.
that's why I like this country.
Okay, let's talk about Saturday.
Go.
And it's happening right here at La Biblioteca,
Yep.
the library.
And it's over here. We're gonna be from noon to midnight. We're gonna be having a little barbecue out back. We got some hot dogs. We got some food. We got some drinks. We're gonna be giving away some really good prizes for our raffle. We're gonna be having music. I'm gonna be here. Anna's gonna be here. Paula's gonna be here. Right? Maybe.
Later in the night.
Yeah.
I have another invitation as well.
Where? If it's 5 miles away, you're not going to that place. No.
It's more than 5 miles away. I'm going to Plume
Oh
Lounge.
no!
because
I don't know.
our
We found
friend,
out they're doing. Yeah, which sort of sucks because we didn't know that they're having the same
he
day.
invited me before even you. So
See, we
he's
had
been
we
planning it
we,
for a while.
we had ours planned. We didn't announce it,
I know,
so I was like,
and I think he's probably. It is unfortunate. He's
Yeah.
thinking the same thing. Like,
yeah,
darn,
but
that we have it on the same.
We're all day, so yeah.
But you're all day.
So
and
like you roll
yeah.
over there, make an appearance, whoop, 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 come back here, and the night here.
I don't do a lot of heat. Like, I'm not good in the heat. So I'm going to go there to his thing at
Well, we got AC here, so
5.
It's
I know,
cold.
but isn't it mostly outside? No.
no, it's
Oh,
the whole
okay.
thing. I mean, they're grilling hot dogs outside.
You
but
better save
we're
me.
gonna have the whole party.
Better save me some wieners because I want one.
And you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen.
Are they kosher wieners? I want them clean.
I'll wash up. Moving on.
Okay, so that's going to be
it's gonna be a fun event. Yeah, it's a Saturday. And in fact, did you want to talk more about Biblioteca? Let me go grab and interview Anna.
Yes.
Let me step out real quick. I'll let you do a segue, and I'll go grab your other guest.
Yes. I don't know how easy it would be. Maybe I'll have Mike kind of turn the camera and show you the lounge when Anna's done talking. There's like a really cool skylight above me that's super neat with these open beams and this brick wall behind me and big slate stone floors. It's really beautiful. And you can see the chairs behind me, big, beautiful leather chairs. So it's just there. Oh, now there's a giant train going by. Okay, it got quieter. It got quieter once the engine went by. Okay, so, Whiskey Jim is on here. Whiskey Jim, can't wait. He must be coming to the thing. Okay, so now that I told you a little bit about La Biblioteca, I don't know why I have to say that so slow. I'm going to bring Anna in here so that you can meet her. Here she is. The lovely lounge owner. So I just want to say, I'm just so impressed. I know it's not easy to start a cigar lounge. And I know it's not easy to start a cigar lounge when you're a woman because you're in a man's world.
Right?
And we all know what that's like. There are some challenges. But I think you've done it gracefully and professionally and yet sexy. I mean, she's very sexy, but very professional. I love that.
Thank
I
you
just
so
love
much.
that you're just that whole package wrapped up.
Happy to have you here.
I'm so excited. This is my first time here, so I'm so excited, and I've been wanting to come. And when did you open? It was
A little over a month.
Okay.
May 6th to be exact.
okay. And we are in Placentia.
That is correct. Placentia, Orange County.
Yeah. And what does Placentia mean? Home. Does it mean home?
You know what? It's interesting. I gotta look it up. The only Placencia I know is a cigar brand.
That's Placencia with a C.
Yes, I know. But
And this is Placentia, but I looked it up once. And because Placentia sounds like placenta, which holds a baby.
Yeah.
And I think when I looked it up, it meant home. And I was like, well, that makes sense.
That's great meaning.
Because that's what a placenta is the home for the unborn baby. So I think that's what it means. I hope I'm right. I don't know a lot of Spanish, but I don't know any Spanish, actually.
You just said it perfectly. La Biblioteca.
Okay.
There you go.
La see?
Biblioteca.
I just like blah, blah over it.
It's
La
okay. You can say
Biblioteca.
library. How about that?
Library.
Library.
Yeah. So you are you Russian?
No, I'm not Russian. I speak Russian. I'm from
Okay.
Kazakhstan, Central Asia.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Well, we're next to Russia,
Yeah.
China. If you look at the map and hit the middle, you'll probably hit the Kazakhstan.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Because
pretty
I'm
big.
Polish and Slovenian.
My
so
grandma, she is from Poland, actually.
Really?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So see, I love the accents. I think it's great.
Thank you.
Everybody does. So you are there, so I kind of told them that you're working on this private room
Right, that is correct.
and that I'll come back and show that room.
Probably in
and,
a few weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And that room could be used for parties or bachelor parties or,
Yeah, like
Doing a
small
show or-
private events. Yeah. Mhm.
and it'll be soundproof. So,
Oh yeah.
wow.
You can make some noise in there.
So that's cool.
Mhm.
And you have lockers here. So,
Yes, we do have 75 lockers.
okay.
And
So you have people who join as members.
yes, we actually sold out on the big ones, which is I'm very happy. It took us less than a month.
Wow.
So right now we have small one left.
Okay.
Yeah, about I would say 50 something. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
super great. And one thing about this place is it's very open and spacious, and it has that really nice, but it's welcoming, I think, and cozy.
Thank you.
But this clean, bright, like I was telling them about the skylight up there, so it has this nice bright light, which
I
is
love the skylight.
God,
Yeah.
that's
Mhm.
really nice. And I just happened to set my show up right underneath it,
Right?
which is kind of cool. Yeah,
Natural light.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So, can you serve alcohol here?
No, no.
Okay, so you can't hear either. I know sometimes it goes by counties.
Well, it's in
Who
California. It's
Oh,
in
so all of
It's a
California.
California law.
Okay,
Yeah. Mhm.
no alcohol and
No
tobacco.
It's not about alcohol and tobacco on the same roof. It's employment law. So if you
Okay.
have a bar license, a liquor license, you have to have employees, and employees in California cannot work in a harmful secondhand smoke environment.
Okay.
So that's what it is.
Oh wow.
Mhm. Yep.
We were just talking about that with Mike, where you should have the right to choose. Like
Yeah, I know.
I worked.
Hopefully it will change.
I worked in a bar in college,
Right.
like all of my college years, and people smoked cigarettes, and
That's how it used to.
I was
And
the rent.
actually,
Yeah.
who grandfathered in, they still have this ability to smoke and have
Okay.
like a full bar. But I mean, there's just few places, and most of them are private.
Okay, but what happens with members? Can they keep alcohol here? Is that different?
Well, the members, it's the same thing. They like the only way we can get out of kind of like having alcohol and stuff. It's when we have an event and we invite vendors.
Okay.
We'll just do pours and it's tasting. So it's
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's good.
Yeah, no alcohol allowed in the lounge
Okay.
unless it's an event and it's private and our vendors coming in and they speaking about whiskey or bourbon.
Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, and we talked about the event that you're having here this Saturday, and I assume everybody's invited.
Everybody's invited from
Yeah.
12 to 12.
Yes.
So we made it like through the day so people, have time and.
And if you haven't seen the advertisement for it where she eats a hot dog, well, you need to.
right,
Yeah, you made me want to eat a hot dog really bad. I
we're
was
gonna
like,
eat some hot dogs
that
on
looks
this Saturday.
yeah. I know Mike
You're gonna be
G.
here, right?
I'm going to come. Yes,
Please.
I'm going to another place, but I'm going to make it to both. So
Mhm.
I'm going to be kind of dressed up because the other place is dressy.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
no
have to come
problem.
to your barbecue kind of dressed up. But
We love people who dress up.
Okay.
In California, it's barely happening.
That's-
We just need a reason to dress up.
Yeah. that's me. I'm always overdressed. I've always had that reputation.
There is no such a thing like overdress.
So tell me about some of the cigars that you have here. What lines do you carry?
I have pretty wide selection.
Okay.
Most of this, like a staple brand I have in here. Plasencia, one of my probably favorite. People know me for that.
So I just had one for the first time,
Uh-huh.
and what the heck? Which one was it? Oh, I'm not going to remember. It was delicious, and I was like,
I mean, their
why
entire
have I
line
not
is great.
smoked
Yeah.
this? Yeah, I mean, you can tell that they're a luxury premium cigar.
This is one of the biggest grower of tobacco in the world.
Yeah.
So they used to roll for like a big companies. And even if someone will ask you, have you tried Plasencia? You probably haven't as a Plasencia cigars, but since they roll for Rocky Patel, some
Okay.
of the Davidoff, I'm sure you have it. So,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
You try their tobacco.
Right.
Yeah. So the other, actually our shop is pretty big on the boutique cigars.
Okay, good.
So Mike G's
That's
one
my
of them.
thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I love boutiques.
So we have Casa de Sueños,
okay.
Casa Cuevas,
Mm-hmm.
Plasencia, some of them. Oh my God, like foundation cigar. Like our here, I'm actually very proud of the selection.
Yeah.
I mean, I think everybody can find something that will fit their palate in
Yeah.
our humidor.
I think that's really nice. It's nice when you have, I think, some boutique cigars and then some of the more traditional Cuban-esque cigars because everybody kind of likes a different thing. And, but it is really fun to see what the boutique companies are doing these
Oh, yeah,
days. They're really kind of mixing things up and fun names and cool bands.
Yeah, I mean, right now we're spoiled, I think, having so much selection and variety.
Yeah.
So Room 101 is here. We just brought in
Oh, yeah.
foundation.
Mhm.
Yeah, those are great. So Epicarillo, I'm sure you know about
Mhm.
those. What else? We just brought El Septimo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we've been in the party actually.
Yeah, we were at the party in Las
Yeah.
Vegas.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my first time smoking their cigars
El
too.
Septimo, yeah.
So
Mhm. They actually very well known in Europe.
yeah.
So U.S. market is still kind of new for them, but I think
Yeah.
it's going to be doing great.
Oh, I think they will too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah, well, that sounds like great brands. So, I mean, and really nice big leather lounge chairs that are beautiful. So, there's a
Are you
bunch.
comfortable though? This is
Oh,
very-
yes.
This is what.
Did you see Mike? He was practically laying
Yeah.
down. Like, I was like, he's going to fall asleep on my show. Yeah, so really great cigar selection, and it's just beautiful.
Thank you.
And it's just, I like that it's kind of like a little Spanish style with the arched
Yep.
window and the arched door.
I tried to keep the building as like
Yeah.
or as original thing. Yeah.
And it's super cute outside,
Oh, the
like
street
little
is-
shops.
yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah, it's like
Mhm.
little old town.
Yeah, we have a coffee
Yeah.
shop. They actually coffee roasters too.
Okay.
So they roast their coffee right in the shop, and we have like a nice restaurants like literally next
Yeah.
door. Sometimes they deliver food in the back. We allow eating
Okay.
in the back. So yeah, we have a really nice setup.
Okay,
So,
yeah, the patio's beautiful. I mean,
Fresh
that's
air.
really nice.
we have
And you get
some-
to watch the trains go
Yeah,
by.
exactly. It's so romantic.
I like trains,
Yeah,
so I
I do
think that's
too.
okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then what was I going to say about? We were talking about food, the shops, the coffee shops. I don't know. I lost it. But it's just a cute little area. It's just super cute.
No, I
little
love
area.
our street.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the neighbors are super cool. They smoke cigars. The owner of
Good.
the coffee shop, he was our first member here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. So you were just telling me something that you're going to bring in and have here.
Oh my God! Yes. Actually, I'm going to announce it today on my page. But yes, finally
okay.
we're bringing in a
Oh,
chocolate.
we're getting a little
Yep.
exclusive. We're getting an early exclusive here.
Yeah, so we created this chocolate especially for the shop. So my friend, she's a chocolatier. She lives in Miami. So we created this blend that we think will be just perfect pairing with the cigars. So yeah,
And I tried one, and it was delicious. And it was red. It was glossy red with little white. It looked like the top of a toadstool. kind
right,
of.
yeah.
And it was delicious.
Not just beautiful, but it's really delicious, and it's a very high-end, good quality chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah, so that will be fun. So,
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you like it.
oh, yeah.
You're the first one. I literally just opened the box.
Oh, my gosh. It was, you know how sometimes they say better than sex? I hesitate to use that term sometimes, but maybe
Yeah,
that
it's actually
maybe that's chocolate
Yeah.
causes it bad.
I
Yeah.
agree with you on that.
There's no cleanup. It doesn't talk back.
Right?
It doesn't leave you in the
Just
morning.
nice and sweet.
Yeah,
and-
you just consume it when you want.
Yeah.
It's I thought it was good.
Yeah.
So here we are at La Biblioteca, and
it's
really nice.
practically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. See, the more I say it,
Yeah.
the more
Or
I'll.
practice. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you for
Thank
stopping
you.
in and saying hi,
Thank
and
you.
be sure you stop in here when you're down here in Southern California. It should be a destination. So you fly into the airport, just Uber,
Right.
right? Yeah.
20 minutes from
Yeah.
John Wayne Airport.
Yeah. It's definitely one of the loveliest lounges in Southern California.
Thank you so
without,
much.
yeah,
Appreciate
without a
it.
doubt.
Means
Of
a
the
lot.
ones I've been in for sure. So
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So you can send Mike over. I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, we'll bring Mike G back in. Anyway, so she's lovely, right? She's super lovely, and just think she's done a great job here. Okay.
Well,
Do you-
are we getting emotional in here?
No,
Oh,
I just
Did I
said
miss the
something
Oprah
in my.
moment?
That's,
are you just choking on a stick?
yeah, I swallowed wrong.
That's insert joke here in the comments, please.
It went down the wrong pipe. So Kyle's saying Casa Cuevas, yay, because Casa Cuevas sponsors his show. Dad's Smoking Cigars.
I like Casa Cuevas. They're
Yeah.
super cool people.
Yeah. I had not tried Casa Cuevas until Kyle gave me some cigars, and they are really good.
Yeah,
Like, they're just really good construction. You can tell when you hold
I
them.
really enjoy them. They're really good.
Really good. Okay, so let's talk about
Mike G Super Connecticut.
Yeah,
Some
and
more?
our movie pairing.
Yeah.
Notice how I'm stroking the cigar because it's so smooth and soft and really nice. I just realized I was doing that, so I thought I should. Instead of hide it, I might as well own it. Awkward. Why am I stroking this cigar?
Nice
Anyway.
soft hands.
It is beautiful, and I love the
They
color.
did such a good job.
It's like a graham cracker color.
I have
I
the
love it.
the same production team, the Rollers. They do my blend only, so it's only the same people. And my biggest fear is like I never liked a clog cigar,
Oh God.
so that's why like my biggest thing is like going through the bundles, making sure they'll have a good draw. And I have yet to have anybody get a clogged one. So
This is what I like about it. You know, I've said it a million times, and everybody who follows me knows I'm all about the smoke. I want a lot of smoke, and I don't want to have to work for it. I want to suck on the thing.
what was that?
I don't want to have to suck on this thing. I want to put it in my mouth and feel that smoke.
You wanna ash me out real quick?
Cheers. So one thing that should be said about the Mike G Connecticut, and where can they order it? Oh, you told them before, but you said it might be a little
You can
bit.
go online right now, MikeGCigars.com, or you can go on my Instagram page. Links in the bio. And I make the orders myself. So you make an order, I get a notification on my phone. I'm shipping it out the next day, so you'll get it like in like 2 days.
And
And if you live in
I
California,
lick every band
I'll probably
and put them on the cigar for him.
Yes.
So
And if you live in California, if you buy some, I'll go ahead and drop it off personally.
Look at that.
Mm.
That's
I've done that a
pretty
couple
cool.
times. It's fun. You get to meet the people who buy your cigars.
Do you sell those shirts?
Not yet. We're doing a whole new run pretty soon. So
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna make
Right now, I'm the only one with that shirt. So
beverage glasses.
yes.
So I want them to be like this with lips and then say chicks and sticks on the back. That's my plan. So that's what I'm going to be working on.
That'd be cool. That'd be
Yeah.
really cool. You got to do a coffee mug too. That way I can drink coffee in the morning.
Maybe. Put my logo right where your lips go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see that.
You put it at the top. That way,
Yeah.
that way you put the lips, one lip here, the other lip on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be cool. So this cigar,
Mm-hmm.
it should be said that it is a Connecticut, but it is probably the most flavorful.
I like flavorful. That's like
Is that a word?
favorable and flavor together. It's the most flavorable. I like that.
Flavorable Connecticut you'll probably ever have. Like it has a little more bite to it than
Yeah.
a normal Connecticut. It's not like I know some people don't like Connecticut's because they feel like they smoke them and they're just kind of like not a lot of flavor.
Tastes like
This
smoke.
this has layers of flavor. It's really nice. The smoke is really creamy, and you always laugh at me because I get this nutmeg flavor in the cigar, which I don't think anybody else does.
It's nutty, but nutmeg, I guess.
Well, you know why I say nutmeg?
Yeah.
Is to me, nutmeg, the spice, is kind of nutty.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a cross between. It's kind of like nutmeg. It's kind of like cinnamon and a nut had a baby.
Yeah. So I guess you get it because it's real nutty and you get
'Cause-
spice with it. So
Yeah,
I could see you.
because you've got spice and there's some pepper in here, but it's not like that really harsh black
No,
pepper.
I don't like
To
that.
me, and as you smoke it, to me, it's more like a cinnamon.
Yeah.
And so the cinnamon with the nuttiness kind of comes across as nutmeg to me. So that's my explanation for tasting nutmeg.
Yeah. I can go along with that.
Okay. Anyway, it's really a nice stick. And I think what's nice about it too is it's like you could smoke it anytime. You can smoke it with coffee in the morning
Not so overbearing, or in the evenings with
or
rum.
in the evening.
Does really well
Yeah.
with rum too.
Yeah.
So what movie would you pair my cigar with?
Oh gosh.
This is my favorite part of your shows. When you everyone pairs cigars with alcohol, pairs with food, pairs with stuff. You pair it with movies, and I like that
Mhm.
because I usually like to watch movies while I smoke cigars. So
Because I think cigars tell a story. I think their flavor profile tells a story. And they're about the same length as a movie. And you wouldn't want to smoke this movie while you're watching Die Hard.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be right.
No.
This is a little too smooth and flavorable. Is that actually a word?
I like it. I think
I'm gonna have to
you
look it
coined
up.
right.
If it's not, it's now in the Chicks and Sticks dictionary.
Flavorable.
Flavorable. Gosh.
Mike G, super Connecticut, super flavorable. I like
I'm trying
it.
to think, I paired it with movies before. I think when you were on the show the first time. So I'm trying to think of a more modern movie, like something that's been out recently that I could pair it with. I think
Not a lot of movies been out recently, though. What have you seen recently?
you know what I just watched is Antebellum.
Was that good?
Oh my gosh, yes.
What's the plot on that?
Well, it's about a plantation in the South. The main character is played by Janelle Monáe, the singer, the pop singer. Pop? I don't know. Anyway, singer. She's so good, and it's really about what she endures on this plantation. But there is a crazy twist.
So it's like during slave eras, or she's not making cigar plantation, right?
No.
Okay.
Slave era, cotton plantation.
Okay.
There's a crazy twist that you won't see coming until everybody who watches it. Pretty much, you're not going to see what
It's like an M. Night Shyamalan.
kind of
Like all
like.
this time we thought she's a slave, but really she's a plantation owner.
No,
Oh.
no, but it did.
Through the twist.
It did remind me of M. Night Shyamalan. When I was watching it, I was like, "This is like M. Night Shyamalan." I don't even know the director. I've never watched one of the director's movies before, but I was like, this reminds me of M. Night Shyamalan. Just the way it was directed. It's almost directed like you're reading a story or watching a play.
Yeah.
It has this like kind of overacting, but the overacting really works.
Yeah.
I really liked it, so I watched
Very
that.
entertaining.
Yeah.
So you're saying my cigar goes well with
I can't pair it with that because it's got some really sad, horrible parts, and
my cigar doesn't have sad, horrible parts.
no. That movie would overshadow this. I think you'd be like, yeah, no, that couldn't be a movie. But you asked me what I watched recently. That was my most recent movie.
I haven't watched too much. A lot of TV though.
Yeah.
I'll do mine. I would pair mine for now because I paired it with other stuff before. But I would say the Queen's Gambit because A, it's sexy and smart. That's my pairing. And it's funny. Somebody told me to watch a show. If you would have told me, hey, I watched a show about a lead character female who she's smarter than all these men and beats them at chess. I go, you want me to watch a movie about chess and how much smarter this chick is? Pass, hard pass. But I watched it. It was actually really good.
Who was the chick? That would make a difference.
Really pretty. At first, I was like, he's weird looking. But then later on in the series, they doll her all up. And I'm like, I'd say what's up. Yeah, sold. I went in there watching.
What's it called?
Queen's Gambit.
Oh, Queen's Gambit. You said.
Yeah, I went in there. I started watching it to hate on it, and then switched me around.
Wow, I thought the Queen's Gambit was going to be about like the Queen.
About chess.
Wow.
Based on a real life chess player.
Okay, sounds good.
And your pick?
God, I'm still thinking. How about it's got to be something sexy because it's a sexy cigar.
James Bond.
It's got, I could see that. How about Goldfinger?
Ooh, Golden Connecticut. Yeah.
You know why? And
what did you pair it with last time?
I don't remember. I have to go back and watch this episode. I wonder what it was.
I know. I paired mine with Magic Mike.
I probably did it in the first half when we weren't live, and I'll never know. You paired it with Magic Mike?
Yeah, because like Magic Mike, it's smooth.
Okay.
It has perfect shape, and women like to put them in their mouth.
Okay, that's perfect.
And it's made by a Magic Mike.
What's your favorite movie? So
my acting coaches, they get a kick out of this.
So I should say that too, because there might be new people watching who have not seen you before. Mike is actor here in LA.
Yeah. So it's funny because like my acting coach, like I love great films. Used to talk about like Godfather and all these other films that people are critically acclaimed, and but it's funny. Still to date, my favorite movie is the original Predator.
Oh,
So I gotta talk to
really?
you. Yeah, and like
That's your
and everyone
favorite
looks at me like,
movie?
dude, you're an actor. Like, look, I like great film. I appreciate. Like, I watch Citizen Kane all the time. I love it.
Do you get a deep meaning from Predator that I'm maybe missing?
This is what people don't understand. So before there was diversity, before there was all this other talk, you had a film in the heyday of the 80s that was like, back then they were all like, "Brah, America, fuck yeah." But here you had a cast of African American, a Native American, a Latino, a white guy. You had a woman in there that wasn't just like some like, "Oh, I twisted my ankle."
She does trip though.
Because they have her handcuffed as a prisoner of
She
war.
does trip when she's running away. What is with that?
But look, this is the 80s. But even then, she still saves the day.
Where can I find that podcast?
Oh,
I can, tune in on Will.
absolutely. Let me.
It's straight direct.
You keep
like,
talking.
So,
I'll do business.
we got somebody here wanting to watch the podcast as we're filming the podcast.
I mean, she got a lot.
Yeah, we're live right now, but it's okay. It's awesome.
It's live on Facebook and YouTube at that. Chicks and
So if you're doing your phone right now, you can see us live right now.
Sticks and Sticks. Nice to meet you.
I'm Jeff.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to
Jeff.
meet you, Jeff. See, we have a happy customer here at La Biblioteca.
All right.
Okay.
So back what I'm saying is you had a multiracial cast, and even the female was a badass because they tied her up. She's a prisoner of war, and yet she still saves the day. She survives. Everyone else died, so she's the one that got the chopper for help. And it's a movie that brought mankind together to fight a greater enemy. And you don't see that kind of, but it did it in a way that wasn't preachy. It wasn't telling me I have to like this, I have to like that. It was an action film, sci-fi, and at the end of the day, you got all these dudes that look. It's just as a kid, I grew up with it. That's my Star Wars.
Oh,
So,
I could see that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
to this day, but also too close second. I love the movie Unforgiven.
Okay.
That's another one I really like too. So I mean, those are my two toss-ups: Clint Eastwood, Charlton Heston, Schwarzenegger. Those are a lot of my few favorite. I love James Cagney, Edward G. Robinson, Brian Cox. These actors are strong actors. I like how they portray, and they don't always do strong male roles. They sometimes do other stuff, but the fact that they're versatile is what I like about these actors. So, and even Arnold, was never known as a great thespian, but here you have an immigrant that just came to this country, and with his accent, with his looks, that nobody looked like him, still broke that barrier. That inspiration aspect is there, and to be the biggest paid actor at the time, he was the first one to command $30 million
and became a politician. He was the governor of California.
He's not going to win an Oscar on his stuff, but the fact that he's done so much that it's inspirational. So
I agree. So I'm going to say that I'm going to pair this actually with my number 2 all-time favorite movie.
What's that?
Which is Vanilla Sky.
Oh,
Cameron Diaz, Tom Cruise, and Penelope Cruz.
Yeah.
And I think for me, it's because it's a very sexy movie.
Yeah.
But it kind of keeps you guessing.
Yeah.
You're always it has layers.
Mysterious.
Which I think, for Connecticut, this has a lot of flavor going on. It has a lot of layers of flavor. And as you smoke it, I think the flavor profile does change a little bit.
Yeah.
And also with Vanilla Sky, it's one of those movies when you watch it, everybody has a different idea. When it ends, it's so flipping weird. The twist is so weird that at the end, everybody's like, what do you think? What do you think that meant? What do you think that, everybody kind of has a different, and because I think that this flavor profile is kind of complex, and I think that people are going to get different profiles and kind of different flavors out of the cigar.
I like that pairing. That's good. I agree. I concur.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's good. What Brian Cox, the original Hannibal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he was great in Troy. He's a new TV series on HBO right now. I mean, he's one of my favorite actors. There's like that old man anger in there, So
Yeah.
I like Chuck Heston too. It's like John Wayne and
You want to know who my favorite actor
Yeah.
/ actress is? Jane Tierney
She was
from
in,
the 40s.
Yeah, I was gonna say what was she in?
She always plays a really strong female. She was beautiful, but in that era, a lot of times they kind of play the
Mm-hmm.
She's always a really strong character. And my favorite movie that she's in is called Leave Her to Heaven.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Oh, she is.
Fierce.
Okay. She starts out, meets a guy, and she's all sweet and beautiful, and all this stuff is going on. And then she gets gray. Oh my God. We kind of talked about that at the beginning when women go crazy on you. This one, crazy. And she plays it really well.
See, that's cool.
I mean, and this is a movie.
Especially back then.
Yes, this is a movie in the 40s. It's been colorized. And when I watched it, at one point in the movie, she does something. My mouth actually dropped open. I was like, I cannot believe.
See, this is why I like actresses like even Lucille Ball.
Yeah.
Back then, they wanted her to be a bombshell. She went the other way. She's like, no, I'm going to do comedy, and killed it, and had a career went way longer than anybody that became that. I'm a starlet in Hollywood. He.
Yeah. And I don't know this for sure, but everything I've read about her is that she kind of like ran their company.
Well, she set up Desilu Studios.
Yeah.
In fact, the building is still there. I mean, I filmed a lot of stuff there. Yeah.
I took a tour and got to see like where they live too. Their quarters.
They did Star Trek there. She did a lot of stuff, and also too, she's had mixed marriage, so helped get a Latino in the industry, and he did a lot of things. She helped. One of my favorite comedians was Paul Rodriguez.
Okay. And
he talks about Lucille Ball was the one that gave him his first shot. So she was responsible for him making it.
Wow.
So, she did a lot of cool things. I respect Lucille Ball. I
agree too. I mean, there were some really strong women then, and the stuff that they probably endured wasn't talked about.
Oh, I talk about shit went on back then.
Yeah. Yeah, the casting couch and all that, which back then you just kind of couldn't say anything or you wouldn't work. So
another one of my favorite movies is the Man Who Shot Liberty Valance with John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart.
Oh, I don't like John Wayne.
This is not a typical John Wayne movie.
Okay.
He doesn't get the girl at the end.
You watch Leave Her to Heaven, and I'll watch that.
It's funny because that movie is very much to what's going on today with our country. It's very, very, still very relevant.
Really?
Yes, it's very good. I love that film.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try that. Sounds good.
Other than that, good show.
Yeah. I think we're talked out.
Yeah.
Nobody's asking us questions, so everybody's still hanging in there, and they're still on, but I haven't gotten any more questions. Anybody have any questions before we sign off?
Now's the chance. 20 questions with Mike and Paula. Go.
And you have to stick around anyway, because I have a little kiss goodnight on here.
Yeah.
And I always...
not with me? Oh.
I always... mine is the tongue. I always explain to people that the kiss goodnight is, a lot of times you watch a movie, and then you probably do this. You're in the theater, you watch a movie, and when it's over and the credits come up, everybody gets up and leaves.
Yeah.
I never leave. I always want to see where it was filmed, who the director.
I'm the same way.
Intrigued by that. I want to see all that. Well, frequently movies will, in order to keep you and have you watch all of that, sometimes after the credits go by, they have a last little scene, and that's called a kiss goodnight. And so I filmed an intro and I filmed a kiss goodnight. So after the show, I play a little kiss goodnight.
That is awesome. I want to see it.
Okay.
I have not seen the kiss goodnight.
So we will say goodbye to everybody. Thank you for joining in. Next week, I have to say this because this is important. Next week, next Thursday, I will be having the president of Crux Cigars will be joining me as a guest. Yeah, we'll be
Cool.
smoking Crux cigars.
And they're good. They're really good. They gave me you gave me some
Right.
the Connecticut they made was good, and I had what was it? It was the colored band. Anyway, I like them all. They're really good.
Okay, so my favorite Crux is called the Bull and Bear, like the stock market, the Bull and Bear. It's really like
What color band was it?
blue. I didn't give it to you because they gave me 2 and I kept them.
So I was gonna say,
I was
like,
supposed
don't
to
remember
share
smoking
cigars
that
with him, but I was like, "That's my favorite," and he only gave me 2, so I was like, "Well, you don't get one."
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah, sorry. I like it. It's pretty. I'd say it's medium strong to strong.
Yeah.
So you want to just be prepared when you smoke it, but I really like it. But also, what I'd like to smoke next week is they make this great little cigar, which I have some pictures on my Instagram page, and it's called the Nymphomaniac.
Nymphomaniac.
It's a little tiny, skinny.
Laced with Viagra.
I don't even know if you could call it a Lancero because it's so skinny. It's probably got a different name.
They called it the Nymphomaniac?
It's called the Nymphomaniac. It has this cute little band of this little like nymph fairy with a little halo on her head. It's a really fun little cigar, and I just have to.
And you're not a big fan usually of Lancero.
No, I don't
so
like
for you
them.
to actually like this, it must mean it's really good then.
It's a good conversation piece. If I'm smoking a Nymphomaniac, guys frequently ask me about the cigar.
I bet they do.
That's just my little
I bet
trick
they do.
for starting conversations. So I might have to whip one of those out with and get the story behind
Whip
it.
it out.
Like, how'd you guys come up with a cigar named the Nymphomaniac? You can't have just one. I think that should be
They can't stop smoking them.
right. So anyway, yeah, so that's what's happening next week. So I'm super excited about that, having him on. And yeah,
Awesome.
I know.
Great show. Oh, this Saturday, La Biblioteca from noon to midnight. Come out. We're having an event for my cigar.
Say hi to Mike. Say hi to Anna.
If you want to if you're not in LA, go to MikeGCigars.com. Pick up a 5-pack, a box, a single. We got them all. So
Yeah. And say hi to me. I'll be here. I'm going to try to eat a hot dog as sexy as Anna.
yeah,
I'm going to give
I'll be
it.
watching.
I'm going to give it my best try. I'm going to videotape it. Because when she ate it, I was like,
Oh, it won't be let down. I'll tell you that.
no.
Yeah, good
No,
luck.
I wanted to have 3 hot dogs right then. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Thank you for tuning in. And as I always say, be kind. Keep chasing your stars.
Thank you for having me, Paula. I really appreciate
Thank
it.
you for joining me. See, he didn't slip me the tongue.
No tongues.
He'll try later.
I'm a gentleman.
It's always great.
I just like to snuggle.
You're a professional. You should be a professional
Snuggler. Yeah.
I need a job, and I'm thinking about maybe doing that.
Struggle snuggles.
I would just be a professional spooner.
Yeah.
I'll just if you pay me, I'll come and spoon you.
Big spoon? I want to be a little spoon.
Well, yeah, it depends. It depends on whether you want a back spoon or a front spoon.
That's little spoon is in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be a little spoon. And then you can just be
Okay. I could do that. I am 5'8". It's not like I'm a little tiny person.
spoon.
Somebody looked at a cigar I was smoking in a picture and said, "What size is that?" And I said, 5 by 50. And they said, "Oh, you must be really petite." And I was like, "No,
You are small. You keep saying like she's not. She's small.
I'm an
She's
Amazon
trying to say
woman."
she's like this Amazonian woman. She's not. You're gonna see her in real life and be like, "Oh, Paula, you're a little bit smaller than average."
What?
Yeah, you're not that big. What are you talking about?
He's just blowing. He's just trying to get the time.
I'm just
later.
blowing smoke.
He's blowing smoke. All right. Like I said, be kind. Keep chasing your stars. See you next week.
Woo!